First game that I have been playing, I told you, AAA property, high quality, absolutely wonderful. It is Jumanji Wild Adventures. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard of Jumanji, haven't you? I have been playing this latest hot new game. There's no Jumanji movie this year, but there is a new Jumanji game.
This freaking game, man.
It is exactly what you think it is. By Outright Games. We got the code for PC. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck. Actually works fine on a Steam Deck. I don't think I'd want to play this on another platform. Please play it locally. I did not play it co-op. It is a licensed game. It is a licensed game. The sad part is not the sad part. The absolutely expected part is that the quality of a game as such is not good. There is nothing spectacular about this. This looks like they've picked assets out of a hat, and they've I mean, you saw that you kill one of those bugs and it just bounces back and poofs into dust. That's it. Simple. You fight. That baboon fight right there is like the first battle. You fight a bunch of baboons, and then for no reason, you fight like this tribe leader. And I'm like, all right, I get it. It is nonsensical. It is. I'm gonna share this tab instead. Just a really kind of cockamamie story. There are technical issues. All of it, like the animation is not good at all. It's very, you can kind of see it there. It's very like stuttery, and it's on the Steam Deck, and it's not a taxing game on the system. The visual fidelity actually isn't bad. I was surprised that they were able to capture like the look and feel of the actual actors, the Jack Black and the Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. But there's just nothing fun about this game. There is nothing that. It's just platforming levels, and the Rock has a boomerang, and the boomerang you throw it, and I lost the boomerang somewhere, and I couldn't find it, and I had no idea where I lost it. It's just this is the least spectacular adventure game that action adventure game that I've ever played. That being said, it's not horrible. If you're trying to give your kids something, if they're big into Disney movies and big into Jumanji, give them.
Is it voice acted?
The voice acting is fantastic, actually. Okay, they try to get the voices to sound like the actors, and for the most part, they kind of do. The Jack Black actor is fantastic. Kevin Hart actor is fantastic. Voice actor. But so they actually did a really good job on that aspect. The story is they're sucked back into the world of Jumanji. They know it's a video game that they're sucked into. It's just unfortunate that this video game is very.
It just looks bad. Like it was made for the Mega Touch, and I would go play it in a bar.
It has that feel, I guess. Yeah, you're right. It definitely has a mobile game feel, and I hate using that as like some sort of
they put this thing on PS5. Did they make an actual boxed game?
Yeah, it's
for PS5.
Game. Yeah,
that's wild.
It's Wild Adventures, actually. It is like I mentioned, it's the least. It is an unspectacular action adventure game. I mean, there's to get around the overworld, the map. You're using you use your Jeep. And you drive the Jeep, and it's like, why drive the Jeep? Just walk. Just give me a map. Just give me dots on a map. That'll work fine for me. But you can find the letters Jumanji. Let's spell Jumanji in each level, and that opens up something. But yeah, there's just hit detection's off. Every graphical thing is repetitive. Like you saw the flames in that one thing. Every flame is the same. Every wooden board is the same. Every enemy is exactly the same. Every leaf is the same. Every stone in the water there is the same. It's like it's very much grab the assets, throw them. Look at this. I'm gonna pause it right there. Look, same. These are all the same pieces. There are like there are so many aspects of this. You're like, wow, they literally. I don't want to say they phoned it in because I never say a developer phones it in, but
I don't think
at the
they phoned
same
it in.
time,
I just think that they had like shoestring to do it.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. I think they had like a shoestring budget, and they were like, hey, let's get this. We got the IP, we got the license to make a game. Just make
We got to
a
make something.
basic. We got to make something. Make a basic adventure game, and they did. And again, beetles, uninteresting enemies. Baboons, uninteresting enemies. Typical fire streaming things, uninteresting obstacles, and it's just, I wouldn't recommend it for any reason. I guess again, if you have a child that is really into this is aimed at kids. So granted, I'll give you that. However, it's not super easy to control from again, I mentioned it's got some issues with stuttering, issues with hit detection. So it's not great from that standpoint. If you're gonna make it for kids, go all out, make it for kids. I think they're trying to it feels like this game is aimed at like the 9-year-olds, the 8, 9-year-olds, 10-year-old kids who aren't ready for Tomb Raider and Uncharted and but want that sort of action adventure experience. And you can still provide that by making it at least a quality experience. And the quality of this is just like I said, it's just the quality levels are meh at best. Meh is not a grade you can give anybody, but and the enjoyment of this is really really boring. It's just a boring game. It really is. There's nothing from the movies that is in this in the levels. It really is just like random. It's jungle level. Okay, what is there about this temple that reminds me from the movies? Nothing. They don't link it to anything. So, yeah. Jumanji Wild Adventures, Jumanji Sleepy Time Adventures.